As I said many times on this channel already, we always think that failure is something bad, and we kind of are afraid even to fail. When in reality, that is the true way to grow. Like if we fail, it simply means that now we have the opportunity to grow. And so I won't be repeating myself and saying that failure is the way to grow, because I have already recorded a lot of videos on that. But what I am about to show you in this video is how you can increase your potential by failing. Okay, so recently I stumbled upon a really wise sentence, which was that if you would never fail, it would simply mean that you have never met your actual limits, your full potential, and you are just wasting yourself. And I completely agree on that, because that simply means that if you are failing in life, you are reaching your potential for now. Okay, and that's really good to know your limits. And you always have to remember that it doesn't really mean that you can't learn how to overcome this failure. So what I mean by that is, if I would tell you to do a backflip right now, you probably would not do that. I can't do the backflip right now myself. Okay, that's completely okay, but that doesn't mean that I can't learn it, but I won't ever be able to do the backflip. Probably if I would spend some time, I would literally just start my videos by doing a backflip. And that would, honestly, I think that would be a really nice way to grab people's attention. That maybe I will learn how to do the backflip. But what I mean by all of this is, you can always learn, but in order to learn, you have to know where your limits are. Like, you can't start learning how to do the backflip without even knowing where's your weakness. Okay, maybe you are scared of actually just jumping, so you have to start there. But maybe you are not afraid to do the jump and you just can't land properly, so you will start from a different place. You have to understand that. So if you fail at something, okay, it's just a feedback that shows you where is your weakness, what do you have to improve on. Okay, and once you know that, you have to just figure out, like, I can't give you a step-by-step guide on that, because it really depends on what's your goal and what you are trying to learn at this particular moment. But what I can tell you is, you have to understand what it is, where's your limit, and then you have to find a way to overcome your limits. And you can really do that really easy, because we are living in times where right now we have the access to really, like, the entire knowledge of humanity, and this place is called internet. You know that. I know that there are a lot of AI generated articles right now, but there are also people like me who create their own content, right? And they just can teach you a lot of stuff. I'm not saying to look for the answer on my videos, but like, if you are trying to grow a nice body and all of that stuff, but I don't know, you find it hard to do pull-ups, for example, you can for sure just find someone who does, I don't know, like 40 plus pull-ups in one go, and then just learn from them. Like, you can either find their videos or content on how to increase your pull-ups, or you can possibly just even DM them yourself and like have a private conversation. There are people who will actually respond to you, so there's always a way that you can find to overcome your current limitations. Okay, and you can always learn. You have access to all the knowledge that you need to have, and once you do that, once you learn, you can just try once again. Okay, if you fail, but it's okay, but it's completely okay, and that's yet another feedback. Maybe you will fail and this failure will be less noticeable. Okay, maybe right now, instead of not even being able to lift yourself up from the ground, you will kind of stop halfway through. Okay, maybe that will be the case, but even though it's still a failure, it means that you made some progress. Okay, so now your limitations are in way different point, essentially, because now your limitation is not even just not being able to just lift yourself up from the ground. Now your limitation is that you stop halfway through and you can't go from that even higher. So you need to learn how to do that. You need to spend more time basically working out and developing the muscles that will allow you to do that. And that's how you grow. That's how you increase your potential. And that's how you do it, by failing. Okay? As I said, you have access to all the knowledge. And if you fail, okay, that will allow you to truly just discover yourself. You have to discover yourself. You have to. What I would advise you to do is to actually. I'm doing it myself. Is to actually write down what are your limits. So, for example, what I know for sure is that what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep posting daily, right? And the reason why I might be stuttering, sometimes maybe even more in my videos, is because in order for me to keep up this daily, I have really just the weekend where I have the most amount of time, enough time essentially to go and record those videos. Other than that, I wouldn't be able to record those videos during the week, the work week. So, I know that my limitation right now is that I can record up to 4 videos in one go, no more than that. And so what I can do right now is I could either just say to myself, okay, so I'm failing at this point, there's no point in me, it's just a complete failure, I won't be able to keep up the daily. That's the one thing that I could do. Or the other thing is, what I actually did was I wrote down that, okay, so I can record only 4 videos in one go, which is not enough because I need at least 7 of them to keep up the daily. And so I just wrote it down, and I understood that, okay, so I have 2 days, I can record like 4 videos on one day, 3 videos on the second day, and that will essentially do. But what I can also do is I can work on the on my brain power, on my ability to. I can find a lot of ways on how to make recording those videos easier for me, right? I can do that, and that will eventually allow me to level up, to increase my potential, to being able to record like 7 videos in one go. Maybe that will be the case, right? But you just have to keep improving. You just have to fail, understand that you have failed right now, understand that it is your limitation right now, it is your potential, okay? And then you have to learn how to overcome this limitation. Once you overcome this limitation, you are in a whole new point and you have much more potential. You have grown, essentially, right? Yeah, so that's all from me. You can let me know in the comments what you think about it. If you are new in this channel and you found value in this video, you can subscribe to this channel. You can also join our free community, link is in the description. And other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.